Good morning everyone, Tiffany Quinn here, and this is your Station Full Body Sculpt. Throughout today's routine, I'll be helping you strengthen into your upper and your lower body with dumbbell-based exercises using a bodybuilding technique known as the peripheral hard action system. This simply means that we'll be alternating our upper and lower body exercises throughout to promote better circulation as well as metabolism. At the end of the workout, we'll be finishing off with a 4-minute round of Tabata, and all you'll be needing for equipment today is your light to medium weight dumbbells for your upper body, a heavier set for your lower body, and we'll also be incorporating our hip resistance band for the finisher today. Now keep in mind, if you don't have a band at home, you can do the exercises without it. However, if you did need one, you can find mine in the links below, alongside your September Shredded Silhouette Guide. Within this calendar, you have 5 workouts a week, a brand new one every Wednesday, and this will take the guesswork out of what to work out and when to help you get the best results you can from home. This is day 1, so go ahead and grab that guide, smash that thumbs up button for me, subscribe to the channel, and let's get into it. What's up everyone? Welcome to our strength training for today. Now there's actually a tornado warning going on outside right now, so we are going to get through as much of this as we can before the lights go out. Now for our format today, like I mentioned earlier, we will be alternating between the upper and the lower body exercises after each superset. So we have a total of 14 supersets. Our timer will be set for 40 seconds work, another 40 seconds work complementary exercise of the same muscle group, then we get a 30-second rest between. Once we've gotten through all 14 supersets, we switch the timer for 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off, and we have a 4-minute Tabata round using the band only, so you do get a break from the weights at the end. Now I'm starting off with my 8-pound weights, working into the shoulders. They're going to come to the thighs with the palms facing down, lifting up at 45 degrees and lowering. Beginning our timer, get ready for the burn. In 3, grab those weights. In 2, in 1, shoulders away from the ears, and let's try not to touch the thighs. It's lift, lower, 3, 4. Back is straight, micro bend in the knees, core is tight. 2, 3, 4, and up. 2, 3, 4, going straight in today. Only 40 seconds each exercise, and the great thing with peripheral heart action system training, I know that's a mouthful, is that it's going to help us circulate our blood a lot better as well as our metabolism. So it starts with the tiny fibers, all of those blood vessels by the heart, and then moves to the larger extremities. Last 1, 2, 3, 4. Now reset the shoulders, it's to the center and back to the sides. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right at chest or chin level. Great job. Lift, 2, lower, 2. Slow and controlled. Not touching the thighs with the hands. Palms staying down and lowering back. Like you're forming a rainbow and then painting it back outward. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last 3. Breathe through it. Last 2. Last 1, hold for a second and lower. 3, 2, 1. You can lower those weights down. Now for this next set, I'm going with my heaviest that I have here today, my 25 pounds, and I'm using both. We're coming into a reverse lunge, so it's a static stance, raise, lower, and step up. You have 15 seconds to get yourself ready. 40 seconds each side, so a quick change halfway through. Going in 5, weights in hand, either at the shoulder or at the sides. In 3, 2, on 1, take it down, raise, down, step. Take your time as needed. I know lunges can be an absolute pain to get right, especially as we're getting warmed up. Lower and stand. Take it back, take it up, take it down, all the way. 1, 2, 1, 2. Separate the movements. Don't bash the knee into the mat. It's smooth, it's controlled. And if you're going heavier than me, you're going a little bit slower. Last one on the left. Lift up and change sides, straight change. Find that position, down, lift, down, step. 1, 2, 3, 4, keeping a slight bend in the knee at the top. Pressing through the front heel, feeling this in the glutes, as well as the quad, of course. 20 seconds. 1, 2, 1, 2. Then we go straight back to upper body. keeping the heart rate elevated throughout. Last one. Take it to a stand and lower those weights to the side. Incredible. So I'm actually going to stick with one of my heavier weights today. For our back exercise, we're going into gorilla rows. So the feet come nice and wide. Again, roll those shoulders back and down. Weight comes in front, into a squat position. Lower that weight to the mat. From here, you're going to keep the back straight, facing down towards the mat. Pull up towards the waist and lower. Using your quad as a support for the opposite side. In two, in one. Row and slowly lower. In towards the waist, slowly to the mat. It's a quick tap of the mat and back up. 40 seconds each side. Not allowing the body to lurch to the side. I want the back nice and straight. Squeeze. And squeeze. Think about the back muscles. Mind and muscle connection here. For 3. For 2. Last one. Lower that weight, changing sides. In 2. In 1. Squeeze, lower, 3, 4. Now try to bring the booty a little bit lower. Still keeping the back straight. No arch there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Elbow to the waist and down. For 5. 4 more. 3 more. Slow, controlled. Last one. Give it one more to burn that timer out. Slowly lower. 3, 2, 1, and bring it on down. All right, that is set number 3 done. We're now moving into the hamstring, so behind the legs, into our narrow deadlift, both weights. Using my heaviest. You go at your own pace, the weight that's appropriate to you. I'm ready for these today. 15 seconds, both feet facing forward, in line with the hips in your narrow stance. Keeping the weights close to the body as you lower. In 4, in 3, down and up. 2, 1, let's go. 1, 2, 3, and slowly up. 2, 3. Only coming down to the point where you feel that stretch in the hamstring, and then using those muscles to raise yourself back up. Not trying to reach for the floor here. You're trying to find your point of tension. Booty coming back behind you. Rolling the shoulders down and away. Chest is proud and open. Another 3. And 2 more. Don't give up, you got this. Last one. Now we have a dual movement into a suitcase squat. Lift, separate it out into our deadlift and up. 1, 2. 1, 2. Weights to the side, don't touch the legs. And up. Weights in front, keep them close to the legs and up. This should be challenging. Feet are staying in that same stance. 2 more reps for both. Into that lift. Last narrow squat. Give me one more deadlift and raise. Okay, biceps are next. 30 seconds rest. Grab some water if you need it. I'm gonna go ahead and go with my 15s for this round. And that is a challenge, I'm telling you. Elbows are nice and tight. Palms are facing up. We're going from the bottom of the thigh all the way to the shoulders. In 5. In 4. Elbows tight. 3, 2 on 1. Start at the thighs. Lift. 2, 3. Squeeze at the top. Lower. 4. 1, 2, 3, and squeeze. Lower all the way. Squeeze and down. Back is straight. Micro bend in the knees. Up, 2, 3, and lower, 2, 3. Not hunching the shoulders, roll them down. You have 10 seconds to go. 2 more. And down. Last one. And down. Now bring it to 90, hold a second. We come up, out, in, and down to halfway. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a curl to an Arnold press. Palms in, palms up, palms in, palms out. Stay with me here, 20 seconds. You came for a burn. That's what we're gonna get. 1, 2, 1, 2. 4 more. 3 more. Give it everything you've got. Last one, burn that timer out, work a little bit past it, and lower those weights. Great job. So now you're gonna go ahead and grab one of your heavier dumbbells and place it by your heels. We're gonna do this a little bit differently than we normally would with the yoga blocks. Working into quads, into a heel elevated squat. If you don't have an extra or a heavier or larger dumbbell, that's okay. You can do this on the mat, same move. Heels come up to either side of the bell. Grab a hold of your second weight, bring it to center. It's lower for 2 and up for 2. Make sure you're balanced first. No need to rush into position. I'm here as a guide. You still take this at your own pace. Lower for 2 and up for 2. Think about squeezing the quads. Tensing those up, flexing them. Trying to bring the thighs parallel with the mat. It's only 40 seconds. And up. Another 3. And up. Great job. And 2. And up. Last one. Raise it up. Step off of that dumbbell for a moment. Put that other weight to the side and come into a body weight only stance. If you can, hands come forward for 2 and back on the way up. Chest stays lifted, proud and tall. Core is tight. 1, 2. 1, 2. If you're a little wobbly at first, that's all right. What I want you to make sure of is that you're not overstraining your knees. If you need to, come down a quarter of the way or to halfway. And if you can, all the way down, that's great. Fabulous. 2 more. And up. Last one. Hold a second and bring it on up for me. Down to the mat, wide chest presses. Okay. Going with the heavier weights here again. 40 seconds each exercise, starting with the palms facing the feet. The feet are neutral, so wherever is most comfortable for you in this position. If you're using heavy weights, place them on the mat. Use the elbows, lean back, and bring those weights over. In 4, relax the head. 3, 2, 1. 30-degree angle with the arms. Press. 2, 3, 4 to lower. Up. 2, 3, 4 to lower. Trying to lead with the knuckles. And press. And press. Breathing throughout. Whether you breathe on the way up or the way down, not overly important, but it does help to breathe as you lower the weights, and then exhale as they come up. 2, 3, and raise. Last 3. And up. Last 2. And up. Last 1. Bring it up. Now turn the palms to face each other. Still going into a chest press, not a fly. It's out to the sides and back towards the ceiling. 1, 2, 3, and press. Barely grazing the mat as you come down. You're strong, you can do this. You're thinking about those chest muscles. And up. 1, 2, 3, and up. 4 more. 3 more. Final 2. Make them good. Last one down. Last one up. The palms are facing in. Draw those elbows in towards the waist and lower those weights. Coming up to standing, we've got a side lunge to a single leg deadlift. So starting with the weight in your left hand. The left leg is going to stay stationary. We take it into a right side lunge, lift, single leg deadlift, and up. All of the weight stays in this leg for the deadlift. It comes into this leg as we come across. In 4, 3, 2, 1. So the leg in motion is now the one with the weight placed in it. Lift up. Now the weight transfers to the single leg deadlift leg. 1, 2, 1, 2. Separate the movements. I want the chest proud. Body lifted, standing tall. You own this. Lower and raise. Shoulder away from the ear. And up. Deadlift and up. 1, 2. 1, 2. Last rep on either side. And up. Lower and up. Now shimmy over to the right side. Into that side lunge. Bending through the knee, bending through the hip. Into your deadlift. Keeping that weight close for both moves. And down and raise. Breathing throughout. So I went to my physical checkup. Okay, I had to do a checkup. And they read my oxygen consumption level. I was surprised to see it was 100. It actually surprised the nurse. So the workouts we do, they make a massive difference. And up. I can't imagine what that would have been 8 years ago. Into that deadlift. Raise. Last time into that side lunge. And up. Okay. Great job. So we just talked straight through that one, or I did anyway. All right, coming back down to the mat. We have a couple in seated or on the mat now. Medium weights in hand. Actually, you only need one. The legs are straight in front. You're going to flex the feet. Back stays straight throughout. If you need more support, the opposite side hand can come down to the mat. The working hand at the shoulder with the palm facing in. It's press and lower. Let's go. 2, 3, 4. Elbow back towards the waist. Chin tuck the chest. Facing ahead, shoulders down. Back is staying super straight. Now I'll show you from another angle. Press, 2, 3, 4. So the hand can be at your side here. No matter what, just working the side. Press, 2, 3, 4. If it's uncomfortable for you, feel free to come into standing. Same move. Another 3. Slowly lower. 2. Last one. Bring it on down. Switching sides in 2 and 1. Press, lower, 3, 4. Elbow stays forward. Squeezing your tricep at the top. Breaking shoulders as well as your triceps here. And we get some core action in the seated position. Press, 2, 3, 4. I feel like a gym class hero. I was actually really lazy in gym class in high school. I didn't want to get changed for gym. I would sit most of the things out. Came really close to taking a summer school class for gym. How weird is that? Press, 2, 3, 4. So you can change anytime you feel like. Last 1, 2, 3, and lower. And coming onto your back into our bridge position. Upper, lower body. Keeping that heart rate elevated. Whole point of it. Okay. Feet are at neutral in line with the hips. You can grab one of your heavier weights and place it on the hips. Now I want you to walk your feet in closer to the booty. We're going into calves and glutes. So walk those toes in. Now lift the heels as high as you can and come into your bridge position. Going in 2, going in 1. Lower the heels, raise and pump. Lower the heels, raise and pump. So lowering down, lifting to the toes, thrust with the glutes and back down. 1, 2, 3 and pump. 1, 2, 3 and pump. High onto those toes. If you can, walk those feet in even closer. Get a good look at your ceiling from here. Lift and pump for 3. Up and pump for 2. Up and pump. Last 1, 2, 3, 4. Lower all the way down. Reset. Bring the legs a little bit closer and a little bit wider. Now lift the hips. Hold here. Now down on the left, up on the toes. Down on the right, up on the toes. 1, 2. Take it slower. 1, 2. I want them shaking. Down and raise. Down and raise. Hips held high. The hips are tucked under. Squeezing those glutes the entire time. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. It's such a small movement, but it hurts so bad. Last 1. And hold for 2. For 1. Lower it on down. And grab a hold of your medium or lighter weight for upper body. coming into a single leg kneel. All right, last one on the mat. We're almost through our supersets. So right leg and left leg and kneeling, right leg forward, the dumbbell in your kneeling side hand. We go into a clean, into a press. Going in 4, 3, 2, keep the weight close, elbow tight, slight lean forward, build momentum, and lift into that press. 1, 2, 1, 2, palm faces the thigh, in towards the shoulder, out away, and back towards the shoulder. 1, 2, 1, 2. Controlling every movement with that arm. Everything else is in a full body brace. Your core is tight, your shoulders are away from the ears. That kneeling leg is as strong as it looks right now. If it feels good, it probably looks good. So correct anything you feel might be wonky. Last time, and down, changing sides, left leg forward, right leg kneel in 2 and 1. Into that clean, curl, press, lower. Use the momentum. Almost like a deadlift. You're keeping that weight close. The back is staying straight. 1, 2, 1, 2. You've got 20 seconds. How are you feeling? I feel like I've kept you moving enough that you probably haven't even been aware of where you're burning, right? You just keep going. And when you keep going, it's a lot easier to build that momentum through the workout. It's the first 3 minutes we dread, and then once we're in, we're in. Last time, and press. Now lower it down, coming up to standing. You have a whole 30 seconds to drink some water. And there is a reason for those 30 seconds. I want some of that oxygen to come back to your muscles, but I don't want them so fully recovered that you're not keeping that burn going and the heart rate elevated. Sumo squats, feet are wide, facing slightly out to the diagonal, your heaviest weight that you can handle. At center, held low. Going in 4, 3, keeping the torso upright. 2 and 1. Lower it down. Try to tap the mat with the weight and back up. Each time, trying to take the feet a little bit wider. Working into the glutes, the outer thighs. Keeping the torso upright. We're going to switch it at halfway to a sumo deadlift. At that point, we actually hinge forward like we would for a deadlift. So stay tall. And raise. And raise. We have 10 seconds. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. Now hinge forward ever so slightly. Back stay straight. Booty out away. Lower down and raise. You should feel that weight transfer to the hamstrings and the back of your legs working a little bit harder. Still pushing through the heels. Lifting with the glutes and the hammies. Careful not to slouch the head, by the way. You're following your eye gaze forward with that hinge. And up. For 4. For 3. 2 more. Last one, now hold it low for 4. 3. 2. On 1, lift yourself up. Okay. Bent over rows to follow. So much like our gorilla rows, this time going with your medium weight and hinging forward at the hips like you would for a deadlift. The palms are in, elbows towards the waist, and lower in 10 seconds. Now if you're training for strength, by the way, and you really want to build lean muscle in the back, it should be very challenging to bring the weight, your elbows, past your back line. Going in 2, in 1, hinge forward, row, and lower. So if you look at the screen for a moment, my elbow stops right at the back line and lowers. It's when it comes above here, they're not heavy enough. Should not be that easy. And lower. Squeeze up and lower. That would be more endurance training. And down. And down. Squeeze. Squeeze. Come on, you got this. Another 4. 3, 2 more. Last one. Now lower down, raise yourself up, reset the shoulders, reset the back. Palms are facing the thighs now. Hinge it forward. To the right, elbow out and down. To the left, elbow out and down. Alternating. 1, 2, 1, 2. Come up and reset whenever you need to. Core is tight, back is straight. Up and lower. To the left and lower. Great job. For 5, 4, 3, 2 more. Last one. Finish on your opposite side that you started with and raise. We have officially one more superset to go. We are right at the end. One of your heaviest weights, then it's on to our Tabata round of the bands. From there, we have no weights, all right? And you get a break as I switch the timer. 15 seconds from now. Oh yeah, that's it, that's all we get. We have a single leg deadlift into a staggered squat. So the foot stays closed for the deadlift. Raise up, small step back into our lunge. Let's go. Down and raise. Small step back into that staggered squat and up. Staggered or closed squat. Either way, working into the quads and then hitting the hamstrings with that single leg deadlift. Stronger than you think. You've got one superset left. You don't want to leave for the last bit, right? And raise. 15 seconds. Finish strong. I want to see the last bit of energy from you on that Tabata round. Not yet. You're not there yet. Gotta finish the workout. The results are at the end. Last staggered squat on that side. Changing sides in 2, in 1. Start on that single leg deadlift. Raise, small step back down and up. Think about pressing up through the heel, flexing the quad, the glute muscle, and separating those movements. 1, 2, step it back. 1, 2, step it forward. All the weight is in the front leg. And raise. And raise. 2 more. And up, last single leg deadlift. And up, finish on that final rep for me. And put the weights out of your way. I would advise to have them not right in front of you for this next part. We have a 4-minute finisher, and then that's it. That's all we've got left. So grab your water, I'll be switching our timer. You have about 40 seconds of rest here. And grab a hold of your hip band, or whichever band you might have, or no band. If you're feeling a little tapped out, I know we're fatigued, I still think you can do it. So that band is gonna come above the knees, setting our timer to 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off, 8 exercises. You're gonna breeze by. All right, if you made it this far and you didn't subscribe yet, I'm here to tell you that you're being very naughty, so subscribe or stop and like the video for me while you take this break. I'm still going, all right? Give me some credit here. Whew. Starting our timer in 15 seconds. There's the sweat. All right, I wanna keep you going for these last 4 minutes with me. I'm gonna start our timer right after I show you our next move, coming into a slightly wider stance, some tension on that band. We come out, in, forward punch. So it's out and punch, out and punch. In 3, find your rhythm first. In 2, you guys ready? Everything from you. In 1, that timer started. Out and punch, out and punch. At your own pace. 13 seconds for 10, 9, 8, 7, light on the toes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Bring it in. Micro bend in the knees as you come back from that jump. All right. Take that 5-second breather. From here, it's squat, raise, squat, jump. Let's go. 2, 3, 4. Tension on the band, knees wide. 1, 2, 1, 2. If you don't feel comfortable with the jump, just keep it with those squats. Just keep it fast. Keep moving. 1, 2, 1, 2. For 4, 3, 2. Last one. Keep that band where it is. Stay exactly where you are. In 5 seconds, bring the hands up to the shoulders. It's squat, raise, twist, and punch. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. And punch. And punch. Like there's someone over there that you really don't like. You've been dying for this moment to do this, but you know that it's socially unacceptable. Down and twist. We all have them. And twist. Last time, bring it to center, or if you want, keep going. Over to the other side. Whew. In 4, 3, 2, hands up, 1, down, and twist, and twist. The foot on the twisting side, the punching side you're going towards stays where it is, the back foot rotates. And squeeze back glute. For 4, 3, 2, come on, one more for me. 1, and back to center. Here we go. You're not gonna like me for this one. Half burpee, plank jack, and jump up. So it's down, out, out, in, and back to your standing position. 1, 2, 3, 4, and up. 1, 2, 3, 4, and up. On the bright side, no chest to the floor. I want 3 more. Holding tension on that band. 2 more. Last one, finish it off, and back to standing. Not horrible. The next one is though, into our static jump lunges. Without the jump, if you are a beginner, coming down and up to that front heel. 1, 2, 1, 2. The band will help you come back up, by the way. 1, 2, 1, 2 for 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one and up. Near lost balance on that one. Over to the other side. 20 seconds is not so bad to practice this through. Going in 3, 2, 1. Other side. Down, jump. Down, jump. Great job. Keep going. Your girl needed water. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it up. Drop that band off. Come down to the mat. Final exercise. Oh yeah. Here we go. Legs are in front with a bend in them. Bring the arms overhead with the band around, pushing out against it to the left, center and up. To the right, center and up. Russian twist. To the right. To the left. Last 5, 4, 3, 2. Last 1. Raise the center. Drop that band off. Whew. And have a moment to catch your breath. Wow, guys. Okay. So here's the story for you. The tornado has not rolled through yet, but Tina earlier told me, now she's in another state, but it's rolling through the same areas. She worked out straight with this tornado. So props to you for not even, she gets so into it, she didn't realize the tornado rolled through. Right here, right now, it is 9 o'clock at night. I am definitely ready to go to sleep, but I was really excited for this workout if you couldn't tell. I hope you did enjoy it, everyone. You have your cool down in the links below. I love you all. Thank you for joining me. Remember to smash that thumbs up button for me, and I will see you for our next crazy burner. Incredible work today, everyone. Now, before you head out, I would love to hear from you in the comments. If you had to pick from today's video your superhero exercise and the one you feel you have the most mastery in, which one would it be and why? Then smash that thumbs up button if you made it all the way through, subscribe to the channel for a new workout every week, and don't forget that you do have your free shredded silhouette guide for September in the links below. Within this calendar, you have 5 workouts a week and a brand new one every Wednesday to take the guesswork out of what to work out and when, and get the best results you can from home. Finally, turn your notifications on, as next week we do have our 10 and 30 quads, glutes, and hamstrings burn. This will be a purely strength workout with dumbbells, and I can't wait to share it with you. All right, everyone, I hope you have an amazing day, and I'll see you for the next one.